use it for 12 hours. 12 hours in minutes is 720 minutes. Thank you so much for supporting Shaxi. Shaxi, it's time to ride.
Family, have you noticed now Vema comes without a seal? Same refreshing taste in a lighter bottle with less plastic, less waste. Easy to compress and shrink for recycling. One small change, one big step for a cleaner future. Join us protect our planet. No seal, less waste.
Yo, Ghana, what's up? I have been in this market for a very, very long time, and I understand your day-to-day activities. So you know what? I introduced my new smartphone devices into the market, which is the Hotwave Cyber 16 Pro SM series. As you can see, it's fresh, box to it's shiny. That's Hotwave. I come show you how the phone will look like. And I tell you, this will be just any phone. You understand me? It come with a travel adapter. This be the manual. This be the pin way. You know, you could take open way or SIM card, and it gets in USB too. So they come with 2 cords. You understand me? And you know they're almighty. This is what I'm talking about. You love it. It's beautiful. And this be one of the phones where I tell people when you fall, your screen will crack. And this one you go keep for water inside for 3 days. If you doubt me, come. That's my new brand, you know, my new device. And I want you guys to just know that as I understand you and you understand me, I know how you will love this phone and support. That's my beautiful baby. Hotwave Cyber 16 Pro SM series. I know you guys are gonna love it. Anyway, I go use my one. I go find SIM card. Thank you. Love you.
Happy New Month, wherever you find yourself. Yes, today is the 3rd of August. First, Nisi, what weekend name, and we could not officially wish ourselves that much. But since today is an official working day, which is Monday, dear, it is still in place for me to wish you a happy new month. This is a brand new week, and some of us have started on a very beautiful note. Others are also going through a lot, and a lot are also going through them. Either ways, we will still survive. Be fine. You are welcome to Sammy Flex TV Showbiz Daily, Monday through to Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. there. Say offer a device now call internet. So now type Sammy Flex TV on Facebook, on YouTube, or on TikTok. You will definitely find us there. And we will be doing the Lord's work by discussing all the top issues, businesses as far as our entertainment industry is concerned and beyond on this particular platform. I don't do it alone. I do with my able pundits, top-notch brains, mumpu, on the platform. And of course, with my team of producers, Desert, Theophilus Digosh, and Gerald holding me down. My name is Roland Amati. I'm sitting in for the big man, Sammy Flex, who is currently far away in London doing the Lord's work. And in the co-studios with me, like I mentioned earlier, I have Intim Dodu Solomon, a.k.a. Chemo, incoming Esquire. He is the online manager and doubles as the boss of Intidosu Data Solutions, and whatever you need as far as the online space is concerned here, when you hit on Chemu, he will get you sorted. And I also have my brother, Kobe Josvan of Kobe Josvan Studios. He is the boss, the CEO, the team lead for Kobe Josvan Studios. If you are looking for him, you want authentic news, you be breaky, you be analysis, and of course, Okone platform, so you will equally get some good and juicy content also on there. So after this, give him a follow. Kobe Josvan Studios across board, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, X, and everywhere. And to you as well, welcome officially to Showbiz Daily. Whatever we are going to discuss here, you also have a stake in it. You are not left out. You can also share your views in the comment section. And that show Nadia a gadidim gadem. Gadidim gadem. Because the things that have piled up over the weekend, and people are also looking for explanations. Some very objective ones, others are also looking for what this platform will say. But either ways, we will still come, and if they are sure they will show up. because no cry na eba akope. No matter how you would want to see it, it be only one. Yeah, starting free her. Of course, the obvious. ShattaFest Ghana Party in the Park cancellation happened over the weekend, unfortunately. There are other conversations attached to it. The camp of Shatta Movement spoke. The camp of Ghana Party in the Park, which is the organizers, Akwaba UK, have also spoken. We have other conversations, which Desert will tell you matters arising from that particular conversation also installed. And a continuous story that we are also going to treat on this platform is the Kantanka story. And Mekai say last week, Thursday, when we were discussing this particular conversation, maybe such a move say your best sorry no pa, which is Friday, the continuation of the funeral. Now you better say the late Professor Emeritus, Dr. Apostle Safo Kantanka. You see any muna? What would be his response or his feeling? The feeling the cry to saying, no catch him so or no dear, he would be very, very surprised. Lo and behold, information I yano say yeni deal mumpo abaso. So far, day 1 has gone. Day 2 so almost say Independence Square no so and also amudi akogu. Now the next one that is about to hit the one slated for 8 August in Kumasi. And this particular flyer was posted by Kojo Safu Jr. Kojo Safu Jr. Posted this flyer and he said, Kumasi, come in your numbers. Let's celebrate a life of purpose, impact, and legacy. And it will be happening at the Jubilee Park, Prempe Assembly Hall. Ampaya Ibija. So after posting the flyer, the caption that he gave to it, Kumasi, we are coming. It is the Thanksgiving service. Kantanka. Later, Minim say Honorable Adrasafo, ni spokesperson, a grantee interview as to how or whether or not they had the body before and after, because now in common in say, how was the body carried from the transition funeral home to the burial grounds? Ebi say a decoy, ebi so ye the formenia, ebi so no more ifuni dada. Even after a court injunction, a court order, that's to say for injunction 2 years so no. Still, it's me body no. That was a video no. Me pacho my enko hwemra yakoba. Na makani nyina bom na me dia so achemu.
Ye roba. Obi ati dawo. Ka mono. Me na be ti mo roba ni na. E no do suma me kwan. Na me ko na me ni bia me ko. E na me ko.
Dia wo kan wutimi kran yentimi nkyere baabi a na omo bat. Baabi a na omo no security wise no na adwoa enim se owo ha. Ba wo kra wo ko na enim se no na akoye ho adwuma.
Baby, I'm going to find a crowd. I'm going to find one crowd. I'm going to put it. I see the people of the team. I'm going to find maybe could do what I said. We say apostle. I'm going to find.
Ow.
What did they make an see?
Yes, yeah.
Yet, if you didn't mammy, yes, small. Sir Kotaifa. Who do type for a phone call? Yes, you could put Kwasi. Yes, you put Kwasi. Nako kejebi na Kantanka for uti we na ojina baby yese to kwano kuma tikaje o friend na yese be at interview eti me nim se ko fam ba apostle ko Yosafo aba na isianka adwa se do ni do oyem oma me ye ndo ano mikisi me hu se no nyam se emamme ene me busia na me dana se wa me ko fa papa kama me nam kwan so ameba me nemu ameba me agasa misia amanfo omukura pickups miensa say na normal cars nem ko emu yayeko me nemu boko no police bia di menim police ndi mechi control di mechi obi akono kwai obi kota kwai me so me ko wi ba ina yeko ena yeko po adawruma mede akora ekodu fi boko emra mu peja de fi kan mo si wakora no no mo peja kwa no mu nim se e ya adaka no mu peja no abi esene na meka kire no
na de na e form ben no mo hu se ya adaka
the package look like say we go to throw a down one near ma na dia tintin at the package Kama. Kwa amukura de omunim se e bia eye enkonya bi ni ade bi na muni besisi wo kwame won se enne ye roofina eye na dia tintin ni ade ti bia your pallet bi ni ade a ewo so it's a complete polish treated pallet in disguise.
Oh,
enna casket ni dey esim well parceled. Oh, come on. Mini abano. O se la pe du jam. Se o be so mo peja see from any ko see there mo no. O mu ni bidawo. O to say e be ye amamani na sana. Na kwa na meka se bi tiro. Papa no or peacocks e wo fie o. Ah. Na medical do wona me park no. Me ana me park ye no. Mienu ebe jina car nechi. Kwame, almost here, continuous 5 minutes. But people didn't look smart. I can hold them almost continuous 5 minutes. Could you believe I didn't run them, but quite smart to run them? Yes.
Yeah, and go for the off
Peacocks.
Ah, peacocks. I no, so papa.
The park here now, me to Emma Dino.
Ah,
me and Sammy can almost 2 years, continue 5 minutes.
I'm going for almost 2 years, no, me and Crawford. Ah,
Mr. Peacock.
I could go na bank peacocks.
Yeah.
About a susu.
Almost you, I'm a copano.
How one has an open who's peacocks, one more bar.
Kwame, enya se ketwa wo na manfan look smart. It was the pedan yom say edan ho ne mani ade o se ho no whole complex.
Yes.
And I do o makato na de bi light bi jama fo nim say sa na mani bi no mo ye de. O mo peja
Eba.
Efa me papa enni fi fom boko ruamu. Na emra so ye say e be for ya amamani amani no ansana amabot here rubber.
Even in the report there is drama. Hey, from a very dramatic story to a dramatic report.
Very easy.
Chavo,
Yeah, bro.
o surprise there.
Yeah.
Enyaba.
Yes.
Until say.
I remember say okay say ade betina yes na nti ebe me nwanwa. And I make catch say yes. Ebe me nwanwa. I will be surprised say court order aba na obi buso na almost DBCC but you see legally no me kai say me san kan ho say yes said the ye hunu ne de ye hunu say ebia contempt abem but until say court be pronounced say a contempt no you can't sit here and say a contempt.
Okay.
And ye nya other angle lawyer he not different point me tie ni interview bia o ka say ye ma order say injunction order say nipa na o person we injunction from doing
accept
any
action
no say ultimate ko 7
fashion in sem
o de command na o hu say ampa ya 7 no say o ye enti no wenzo no na ade echen ya ye enti no say nipa ya ye injunction say mo onye action bi no uko hu no he na wa 7 no say where hu na the next thing is obesan go back to court na wa ka check court to say bia hu no nti o ma wo kwan na onye the friend say substituted service nti no obetumi a publish on social media obetumi a send am on WhatsApp obetumi e the newspaper mu ni adade by no no ye say wakɔhwehwɛ na wahu na wokɔ to sɛ wahu no nti
that
time ne yɛwie yie no
yɛapɔ de daada
that time no na ayie no yɛwie
agorɔ no gu
ɛno nti no ɛduru baabi a ɛhɔ na abɔhu sɛ law no ɛnyɛ deɛ yɛsua no book mu no nko yɛwɔ deɛ ɛyɛ sɛ wosua ka deɛ wɔsua no book no
deɛ da form no
deɛ ebinom frɛ no street law no ɛyɛ sɛ wosua ɛka deɛ wɔsua no book mu no enti no nka sɛ nka mokɔgye court injunction bɛhu no na nka baako monitor deɛ mode ma no no baabi ɔbɛfa bia no enti court no nya yɛ pronounce edition sɛ wo so wɔ ha o bra enti
na ya to achi no
enti sɛ wɔn ntumi ankɔyɛ saa deɛ a ɛbɛyɛ ɔka ebi na akɔsi ɛno nti no we are not sure say indeed omunya injunction omotimi serve nipa no so omantimi an serve ne there on say like I was saying immediately na me can say on the surface it looks like contempt but until say court to be a better pronunciation more be amfanisa and again lawyer are not to prepare direction now there but and I say the opinion now there about same way obviously almost where you sue law no a beat the other side
okay
and then again with the you know kwanya mo fa so enya Kantanka body na omuko see very very surprising
master tactician
you see na car esi you transition
yes
you demo coffin so ta demo
yenya ne tie se police for cry twa ho ehia ne ade so mo maka ne nko
chese demo chese ebeyifu no enti no hwe ka obo ye de ye dikoy ma manfo gina wo twen ya muhu ye na ya kwakoye yi no I think say oboabo an ho say ade no obeye one nkofo bi planning ni na etimi aba like I said I'm surprised by why enti no de aka no de ebi akofona ene ne nkofo omo so be preparatory omo so obi a omo so be ye omo de buy say de adwo asafo esi ne bo ka say obeye no waye na menyi ni say omo betimi ayi bibia fa ho kesi bia say omo so pese omo ye yi a menyi ni say mra bia si omo ho kwan omo so mfa kwan be fa so omo so be ye omo de.
How do you think Akofena and his people will be feeling by now?
For me, I think they will be disappointed.
And what advice would you give to them?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you can't do much. You can't do anything about it. The BCNSAV, Senka, you're ahead of the game. And as a who the economic me predicting here, and can what stop it. If you say or pay nipa go transition, and if indeed somebody know transition and can move now to prevent body no from moving no and so CD and you know uno be na and on so yeah way ahead and on so there another plan and you and you know once where you needed there were you for me I think there's nothing much that he can do at this point. He should just I mean find a way for the other side that or more opportunity to be part of this funeral almost ebe omo de say omo be try some be anniversary or remembrance service or whatever they can do that but ye ne de adwo asafo ne nkrofo aye and oye ne de kra o maye you know there's nothing much that you can do. Just move on. That's such as life. You don't always get it the way that you want it. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and in this case if that's what he wanted, he has lost it, or they have lost, or man or more that side in Indiana. Because I say omo interview abusia penyinia or ye part of and I say you know elders of the family now more part of Akofana and Akofana side. And man ka say well who say omo de Zaka bia babisi transition now onim say omo de no yes said decoy bi said the be or predicty and a bear musa pepepe or no na later or got na UTV na some machine na also
say the chat GPT
actual tribute all kinds of so what's our kind instructions na chat GPT the amount in na
now olo ti holo otibrofo ama tribute na OTV travel
fa and share ni papa ni munya I think say or you one of those Apostle Kojosafo ewo direct influence in their lives. Oma also try in school fees. Emma ni go school what go school sanche languages o. Ene dey charge me.
I go to brofo pa.
Why PhD.
I go to brofo.
Ono no papa ana obi a we influence na brabom. Ono nim say edru mra say oye bibi.
Otro brofo ehwam.
Ede say na nimonyam no. Wo de o se de hye no kran say wo de ChatGPT atra hwemu na hu say we dey waka instruction that insert the name of the any na wo kan aka ho say engine tribute be no I mean tribute there o kan ma touch amanfo e ma amanfo awosin bi egu amanfo ne adade na machine o de akwa trust adi ni I was saying be the begu obi feel machine only feeling anyway is a one can cry say for feeling shame mamia obe insert this name in the tane be and you know for those who were hoping to do something even bigger or to them better than what Ajwasafo and honorable Ajwasafo Ayomoka at this stage they should just accept it and move on.
Final one before I go to Kobe Josvan. Were you surprised at the attendance, especially looking at the fact that Akofina and his people did videos upon videos, publication upon publication, discouraging people from attending the funeral? Yes. Were you surprised at the attendance?
Yes, that is another thing, and I'm very, very surprised. Say attendance, not me like. I thought, say, people would be thinking, say, the place could be chaotic. So why should you go there and risk it? And again, if there are issues, why don't you guys settle it before you come around and do whatever? But for some strange reasons, people were there. I don't know. Also, a bit of hanky because oh, be our mom or do na bloggers one but entisa
like
oh where the omo mariata so say omo be ye ankasa e na aba minim and I think say Akofnani ni team no so omo underestimate say enipa be basa omo so I think say omo you overwhelmed about the whole thing. And yes sir enka omo initial plan no na ese nkomo ye na ese nkomo so fan kofu gugu ho enka mo hye tent no omo so
no mu tutu
na enka
we mo hye ni eduri
enka no pa na ese nkomo ye sir but they thought say the law is on their side omonya order na mo ntimi serve nipa no mo hu say mo nko serve ne ayewi
mo ntimi execute order no
endinka no pa na ese nkomo ko cause me aka
men gaskata
na ese nkomo ko omo sisa no tutu
sa kanisa
mekanisa scatter there you undimi mfamra no na emum omo sisa dia obetimi tutu because no ne sa no pese obi court ebechi obi contempt who use reasonable force to stop them from committing contempt and yes enye scatter enka na omo underestimate the whole thing and no dey nka sa plan e ba so there enka ebe say no ma omo ntimi nye de ombe no ba they akoyi dey ayo ka they should just accept it and move on. That's what I would say.
Your comments are still welcome. Chemo actually mu ebie mu ne surprise there. I say still till now he is still in shock. And while some people are bigging up Honorable Ajwasafo, others are also chastising her. Say, wanyeni ye. Mama call me brother Kobe Josvan. So Kobe, the funeral has happened. Whether they like it or not.
Yes.
No. What do you have to say about the whole development?
Okay. I think I am one of the few individuals because abra lumba de ne buy and that the lumba issue ne buy no a year ne buy no sat here and my mekan say the rates at which lumba de no acquire no say I share year Sanfo Kantanka de no so the same thing will happen. And personally I'm not surprised because I knew it, I predicted and finally it happened. And the whole thing the other side, you know, losing, they couldn't even spot say at this point we are losing. Say abra papa no can't chingu no adwasafo honorable adwasafo na no koi. So that one alone should tell you say when it comes to manipulating or certain things in favor of her, she has all means to do it. I remember say that day na year no, cause I was there when my reporter called me say what I say a year no, cause I'm say my mensumate say ya 7 injunction into for sure. I know for sure that there wouldn't be anything like that. What's a or Independence Square is here into only footage is important. Mammy, yeah, where's no
bosso?
Yes, into Onumpo uncle call the other side, baby, a cosi no, uncle Honor. But yes, she didn't communicate to me early. The time now communicating early time catch say if that is the case, then we should find another alternative to get some of the footages and post. So when I heard and I saw some of the footages flying on social media, I wasn't surprised because I knew say at that point no. Akofena said yes, the other person no. The reason why now he felt okay and he said Ofilise abusanfo on the side. It's at any point in time our stand. And one thing that we should also not forget and say about a year abusanfo na ewo and what they say. This year to forma and ma and determine and I would decide some person will see and abusanfo and determine. But in this case no. We shouldn't also underestimate the influence of Honorable Adwoa Safo. Someone who is a lawyer, a former member of parliament, and a politician. So looking at this whole scene, when it comes to influences or finding other ways and means to get things done, she can do it easily.
True.
Reason why Otumi set agenda a pushy what she intended to do. She has done it. And she wanted to prove to them, say no, she is the what? The woman king. And she demonstrated. Me, I wasn't surprised at all. My only issue has to do with the family. They say they were not proactive enough to get things done properly.
Okay.
And the area me ya and they say, "Sisi ananka sani we ase no, oba bra na ya na say because ordinary person a yimpo ekoye akoye say eye fempo sin ni patitri." These are some of the things that we don't even expect. We shouldn't even expect at all. Someone like, an African star, anka way say unity, any understanding, juma from both sides. Anka ebian yebe to me celebrating ni a ye. Aside a year no, there's something that always will be pushing funeral tourism, and there's a big opportunity. Big opportunity and avenue for us to cash out. No be only the family.
Funeral tourism.
Now you come and say very big opportunity. Like it be cocoa season. We like the whole country go cash out. Dignities. Charlie. From all sides, I mean aspects, angle. Africa, the world. Because the man is known, he's popular. Not just known, he is known because of the impact, the influence, people that he has touched. So this point, everybody is looking for the opportunity to come and pay the last respect. And it doesn't just happen automatically. It comes with pride, it comes with sacrifices, it comes with support and love. But you see, I was even expecting only my disappointment I had with Akofena. My only disappointment I had with him was time na Bruhaha ne buy na issues ne buy no. He could have find another way to resolve the issue and preach unity. What I say? Say at that point, both sides decided say let's find ways and meet consensus and meet and choose unity, peace over violence. And I believe say because this point in time, you say you hear that the Lumba the whole thing has to do with a year for enamoko. This time around ma enamoko siblings. And yes, the siblings two camp. One is trying to tell the other side say she is superior than the other. So sometimes we are kwasia. I mean, obi wo neba etu need this kwasia. Sometimes for the better, sure. For the benefit of certain things to happen, and if say indeed you wish for the betterment of your father. Anka wa wo jinem say wona we asori penyi asori I mean, the leader of the church, that was when that we were even expecting, say, Obe demonstrated, say, we a leader. But who mom near say, oh, to 2. And at that point, Honorable Adjoa Safo also felt, said, if this point in time, one soon, per se, would take Ojemen confirm, say, man, I also prove a point, say, a main soon, and I mentioned Papa no so say medication. So I think say at the angle now, then some of us we are not happy, we are not pleased. But Charlie the Abanon. Just as Chemo kind if they have anything to do, I mean say they will find another means to also Monsumbayama now Monsuma celebrating a celebration of life there. But at this point in time there, Honorable Adjoa Safo Achemo say or a tactician. The format nafa, settings nafa, no you hard and so we'll prove it to them. I mean that day, numbers, okay, with the numbers too, I wasn't disappointed because I knew the influence and the impact of Adjoa Safo as a politician, just as I mentioned, and with, I mean, circle no woman, Charlie already with just a single call, people will come. So we shouldn't be surprised about it. But it's quite unfortunate, say, a legend, someone like Apostle it's very disappointing, but it is what it is.
It is indeed what it is. In common way, me, I definitely you agree with me. Say ye because baby ekeka kono series ne dosun. I am following a revamp of P Square, more story not from Nigeria and. The way Peter, that is Mr. P, has been releasing series, season 1, season 2, season 3, season 4, and just releasing season 1 of his side. That is the same way I am seeing this particular story. Say, just as we've been running with it for the past 2 weeks, back to back, it is going to continue. Some are even predicting a contest with regards to will now. Almost say on kind. Some are even predicting, say, that will be contested. As to whether it will and it won't there, it is only time that will tell. Internet Vibes Cartel releasing the latest album. I say God and time. Just say Nyankopon ene mrepe ene betimi actually. Now, let's go into our next story. Our next story, we are talking about Ghana Party in the Park, ShattaFest UK 2026. Yes, you heard me right. What would have ended as a very beautiful and a successful event, unfortunately, took a different turn when news broke out that the event was cancelled in the middle of the show. Nadia, even so many people here in Ghana did not believe until like confirmed or right sources started confirming this particular report. After the confirmation, people were seeking explanations, people were seeking answers, people were asking questions, and answers nedie ana omo say so munim nedie bebre from different angles, even from people that were not there. Omo muni passport picture crampo were giving reports into what happened in the UK. That is beautiful. And of course, Rebecca Amafu also were giving reports left, right, center. Some were accurate, some were speculative, others were also inaccurate. But then, all in all, it was cancelled from official sources for safety reasons. And press releases from different angles, both from the camp of Shatta Movement and Akwaba UK Party in the Park organizers. No, Director, myself for Party in the Park for press release nebra. Na yemfe no shase. Yaba your other angles so we are going to enter into different angles as far as this particular conversation is concerned. The good, the bad, and any other ones that erupted from it. So it says important public safety notice. Due to a major incident at the festival site, the event has been temporarily paused Please do not travel to or come to the festival site until further notice. The emergency services and relevant authorities are currently managing the situation. We kindly ask everyone to stay away from the areas to allow them to carry out their work safely. We will provide further updates as soon as more information becomes available. Thank you for your patience and understanding and cooperation. I am talking about the other press release explaining to details what actually happened and the way forward. The series of press are not releasing, and if you have that, maybe you can bring it for us to continue. But whilst you find that, let's read the one that came from the camp of Shatta movements. Pacho, zoom in a kakraman. Open up. After the Ama baby, calm down. Good. So it says ShattaFest UK for immediate release official press statement regarding ShattaFest UK. It is with a very heavy heart that we address the unfortunate events surrounding ShattaFest UK. Following reports of a serious incident outside the venue, the difficult decision was made to cancel the event. Nothing is more important than the safety and well-being of every single person who came to celebrate music, unity, and love. Our hearts are with everyone who has been affected by the tragic situation. We are deeply saddened by the reports of injuries and alleged loss of lives. Whilst we await official confirmation from the relevant authorities regarding all the facts, our thoughts and prayers remain with the individuals involved, their families, their friends, and everyone impacted by this heartbreaking incident. Shatta has always stood for the people. Every performance is built on bringing joy, hope, and unforgettable memories to the fans who have supported him throughout the years. To know that what was meant to be a night of celebration has become a moment of pain is truly devastating. We respectfully ask the public and members of the media to avoid speculation while the appropriate authorities conduct their investigations. We trust that the truth will be established through the proper processes, and we encourage everyone to rely on verified information. We would also like to express our sincere appreciation to the emergency services, security personnel, medical teams, venue staff, and every individual who responded swiftly to assist those in need. To every fan who traveled from near and far, we are deeply grateful for your support, your patience, your understanding during this incredibly difficult time. Shatta and the entire Shatta movement family remain committed to cooperating fully with the relevant authorities and event partners as they work to understand exactly what happened. And it continues to say, this is not the outcome anyone wished for. Today, our focus is not on a concert. It is on the people whose lives have been affected. We ask everyone to keep the victims and their loved ones and all those impacted in your prayers. May God comfort every grieving family, grant strength to those recovering, and surround our entire community with peace during this difficult time. And it was signed by management, released by Shatta himself across all social media pages. Now, right after this, one person whose name has been mentioned more also in this conversation is Alodia, an events promoter, a Ghanaian events promoter also in UK, boss of Alodia Promotions, who is also an affiliate to Aquaba UK. Interestingly, was also fingered in this whole conversation. So he also came online to speak. Director, do you have a clip of Alodia's conversation? Okay, then let's go and watch that one. When we come back, we start the conversation this way, then subsequently we add other materials to it.
So how do you know, say, listen, you did not sell more than 10,000 tickets to Tie. the way I will cancel to say one who saw Biato, who feels a council no be allowed to sell more than 10,000 tickets. Yes, so who can no, the way I will cancel there you off, Brady. I will can we off because you are really off because who can say the way I will cancel who can say omuma 10,000 but your council no omo be cancel say the ticket was oversold. Anka what is that? Anka it will be on the news, it will be everywhere. Listen, once another bill, Mami check your munchel. Yeah, you will have go to Party in the Park page and go to Aquaba page or Komi page. Now, say so that a diet page and because of Ghana for because of TikTok, this man, everybody gets up and do what they want to do. Go to the page and check the information. The information was provided everywhere. And so, how do you know, sir? Listen, you did not serve.
At this point, I need my Verna mineral water because heat will chrome. But let's start the conversation this way. Chebo.
Yeah, bro.
What, of course, would have been a very beautiful event to happen. Okay, so Director Muenya, Party in the Park forced a statement from releasing, and it says official statement from Ghana Party in the Park. Yesterday was one of the most difficult days in the history of Ghana Party in the Park. First and foremost, our thoughts are with everyone who was injured, distressed, or otherwise affected by the events that took place. Seeing members of our community impacted this way has been deeply upsetting. We sincerely apologize and our hearts go out to everyone involved. The next one. We wish those who sustain injuries a full and speedy recovery and extend our sincere support to their families, friends, and loved ones. We are also aware of inaccurate information circulating on social media. We can confirm that there were no stabbing incidents at the festival and no fatalities occurred. Any reports suggesting otherwise are false and do not reflect the facts as they are currently known. Earlier in the day, a fire involving a vendor required temporary pause to the festival while the London Fire Brigade, emergency services, and our event safety teams responded. Once the incident had been addressed and the affected area declared safe, normal event operation resumed. Later in the day, a crowd surge at the festival entrance resulted in several attendees sustaining injuries. Emergency services responded immediately, including the Metropolitan Police, London Ambulance, London Fire Brigade, and the Air Ambulance. Ghana Air Ambulance. Okay. Following discussions with the emergency services and our event management company, the difficult decision was taken to bring the festival to an early close in the interest of public safety. We would like to express our sincere gratitude to the Metropolitan Police, London Fire Brigade, London Ambulance Service, the Air Ambulance, our security teams, medical personnel, volunteers, and all those who worked tirelessly to respond quickly and professionally throughout the incident. The health, safety, and well-being of everyone attending Ghana Party in the Park has always been and will always remain our highest priority. For more than 20 years, Ghana Party in the Park has celebrated Ghanaian culture, music, and community, welcoming thousands of people in a safe and positive environment. This year's event was in conjunction with ShattaFest, and we remain committed to learning from this incident and will continue to work closely with the relevant authorities as they establish the full circumstances surrounding what occurred. We remain committed to keeping our community informed and will provide further updates when appropriate. Ghana Party in the Park team. Chemo.
Yeah, bro.
My starting community. Director, me saw prepare Shatta video no so to mami. After Chemo's submission, we will go and listen to that one too, and we will come back again and other conversations as well. Sure. Chemo start with mami.
I mean, sad incidents NAC on
1st of August.
1st of August, the ShattaFest and Party in the park collaboration. I mean, it's sad because that's not the kind of news I near PCT, and I say this is not what we were expecting. Now the PCU any day yeti any senke I show ne we na man for say hey show no ne do show no nipa by show no say like all the positive things are you bet me at afa show no no na ye petty entino idea na ye expect say bibi sa abisi and unfortunately and yes I na ekote no yeti bibi foforo say the we are party in the park at here I nim say a show among for looking forward to it, and this time around Shatta didn't hoko kan ho no ekoye ShattaFest and Akwaba UK show ne there. Not just say we are looking out for a very massive and very successful show. Yeah. I don't know na but ankwan kobasa. What really happened? Who did what and why are we here at this moment? At the moment, you know, over Akwaba UK for a year or more, they are out a year or more presser. Now, over Shatta movement, so they are out. Obviously, yenya answers in Indiana. What we know is there were a whole lot of people there, and almost way of entering the grounds, you know, ekoye issue, and a binimu prepare. Okay. Based on that, and show no, you cancel Okay. And you know, at this point, you know, yes, I mean, at the end of the day, it's an investigation. That's a more information about out. You be what went wrong. But say you didn't crop for no any day who dia nim DBC. You won crop for or moon person show no a be coso said the essay coso. Said a bell binya bibiaka or more. Any one crop for almost so almost wishes and can be biabeco ye not say or more ginaso and so I can't the omobeca. And Aquacoban say so for me, I think we should just wait for official statement out. And then again, Omo Makasa were training the Omo candidates. When appropriate, you know, we will answer them. Because and same be ultimately pure speculation. Okay. And it been so ultimately Omo diabolic because there's a platform that they can say certain things and people believe them for them to generate more views on their platforms. Okay. And Omo de Casa and you know. For all my say responding to them, you better respond appropriately. And the one that I want to talk about right now, I say, and go for be a twisting and now more kind of allow their statement now or make it. Allow their statement, you know, say, only that diabolic mind, and I say only why don't you person twisting the air course, and yet I send Bianca, who be a or can ya nkofo adwene be call sa ba yenim se nkofo bi betimi adirect nkofo bi adwene akobi bi fufuro so ama na akoye bibi a eni se nkeye. Okay, so far no ade ba kwa me hu wo Alodia statement no no you see Alodia was giving the professional, the technical, the official position of what really happened. Okay. Now go for being so deny the fofro. A binumu cry ave the word sold out to us or Montiasi. So what pushed Alodia to speak on that issue, no? Say ye don't take it 7,000 Emma almost so my say my entombium na and crano befa 3,000 na cano. And go for being tiase. You see, any pana no in nature. Eka say, but you came out to say so that yes, because you see me and Tombium and you sold out. And I brought for now want it. Or see, cancel no at a point. Ebe catch almost say you can sell more. You can sell tickets
more than that.
More than 10,000 tickets. And the says this year marathon tickets no a year 7,000. 3,000 is for the kids, so you can't sell ticket again. And you know, open say official record no come make a day. But you see, and go be take care and like I say, must say any pa 20,000 a call, 30,000 a call, and Alodia say or see almost take it 7,000. One can say nipa a call hon. 7,000. Ah, Sadi when so yen tremuncho say beam. Aden like Aden I want to mean simple. Or say take it or moon officially a war or more books
in their records
and a war more records 7,000 and the 3,000 kids in addition also to baby say a nipper call 7,000 incident day and do the young fan say and so ton now what I want it I didn't see form for you well who form say a former phone in so at all
okay
Entino, young fan say, oh, they are allowed to say, ye don't take it 7,000 tino. We any pana, a woho, wow, do any share, video, no. Any pass 7,000, a woho. Omo gumno, omo wetchy. And to want to me who's omo brosa. But Alodia cannot speak to that because he is taking the official position. And to no Obeka official position, no, and Obeka. And the capital can say, almost take it 50,000 and 100,000. No, he won't say that. But Busa Omo call say or share any pair call on it, they see yena. Say any pass 7,000 onka. Another videos are what should be one who know. Say ocean has a 7,000 population. As a wa obviously those who wants to use words to say or wanted to mean other things. And Rebecca say, oh, more ya gaga, and I'm also one any panel cry a call a new 7,000. A lot they say cancel no Emma or more coin say Omonton ticket 7,000. A lot they can say nipa 7,000 and a call on cancer that.
So it could be more than 7,000 people on ground.
Obviously, there were people are more. Omu ni ticket ba omu
they were there.
Ye nim Ghana for suban obi ho beka say opeso call ansa na akoto ticket ewrem.
Meanwhile, so Oma announced said they are not selling tickets at the gate.
Exactly. Obi ho a ogina in fact entrance na di room no jo ni ticket.
So ogina
no pre so obi room. At a point ye nyina ye nim reporter aba say even the organizers of the show no Ekache securities there say, oh, the drone nka omunyai na obi enwram like they should just open the gate no munwram because any panel go actually ni doors. But security people there no did not agree for a simple reason say so bia o remu bia no almost search no
almost accounted for.
Yes, almost say so almost search almost cry said the bear obi ntimi mfa for safety reasons.
Obi ansa nyempo almost ye na ya stab you be
for safety reason so obi remu bia no almost search no enti no even say almost person omo be free gate kwa na obi ntimi nwremu sa akeke they still have to search them. I don't know they were not going to compromise on that. Yeah, sometimes yeah say amount for speculate amount for being so sebi o madwene no na omum bie mu sa enti omum ntimi ndwene nkwa akire hu se asemi ya ye ken anaze nkofu bi kan me so omuso yi say na me so medwene ho a etie Alodia say waton take it 7,000 enkra ebebe bi enti enkra no ma leave room for 3,000 what you say omo ye gaga nipa Alodia anka say nipa 7,000 o ma no mu ni ticket no mo ho ne so and I say oh person ka kire me say Ghana for ye show Ghana for obia obeko obia e wo ticket nti na oko. I mean you are kidding yourself or you are just deceiving yourself as a Ghanaian onim how our system is and how people behave. You would just be unless o person is diabolical. So me I don't see anything wrong with Alodia's pronunciation and I say the pronouncement. Yeah, okay. Let me put it like that.
Pronouncement.
The pronouncement coming from Alodia say officially they will even not be allowed to sell more than that, and there are records
to show.
Said this is what we did. Now more say sold out. So sold out because they were sold to sell more ticket after doing 7,000. And you sold out then. You sold out show. any partner now or no dear obviously omo 7,000 but this is the official position so won't tia say die yeah the obey can the obeka but so adwene ye adwuma obehu allow their position no any of the country or kasa for the speculators now obi frey na all catch allow their say the we saw sold sold out say at the point I can't say me and Tom Beam no ticket no asa but you want to equate it to the fact say omo ton man broso say ubetumi aka say enipa na ewo ho no enipa na eba ho no broso ba nya allow their ticket na ma omo broso enya official position no omo anton ticket na ma omo broso enipa omo decide say omo need ticket cra omo
beko event no.
And this is normal yehu bida especially Africans event and omo amafo nkwohwe reporter aseke one of aseke show Omo ne omo inside no omo mo outside e do so change inside
omo inside
and omo no mo outside no mo take it no mo jira ho. There are a lot of people who will come there omo ni take it omo be ba be jira ho am ya pon show no adentina wa adwene ntimi nya adwuma se ye won krofo bi sa apart from 7,000 tickets sold no there were other people omo ba ho na omo ni ticket. Among for a binum adwene nya adwuma you know how they will think about this thing by the position is simple. Alodia say officially this is what happened. We have seen the videos, we know what happened there. Videos no ebetimi amaya wa reasonably say there were more than people officially omoto take it na no more but I know your organizers I know yet omo decided so mbeko with that ticket no. And for me I think we should take it as such and again we should be careful how we consume content from Enkofobia omo mpe show ni ye dada they want something to happen for them to talk about it and you know we shouldn't be entertaining such people and they want to also say things ebema omanya more views on their platform and we should see it as such.
Let me ask you the final batch before I move to Kobe Joseph and then we come back again. Do you think, just as some people are saying, perhaps the organizers underestimated the impact of Shatta? Do you think same way?
Yeah, of course. And what happened should tell you that. You see, from the beginning, and the preparation, I think the organizers, they were anticipating huge numbers. And in the Krana, even the space now, normally the venue normally beam. And no, obviously should tell you say Omunim say Shatta is coming with huge numbers. Okay. I think what really went wrong in that sense now, Ebia organizers underestimated, but not directly coming from the organizers, the security people there. Okay. Also, the security wasn't only about the organizer security. It's about the security of the council. And I said the place are no more, and they have a way of doing things. They will wish that people will follow whatever instructions that they give. And a typical example need the teacher say omuka say omunya mo bi enwere mo say they have to search them. And you can imagine Ghana for more ko baby a yes mundi last no search mo. Enye nwanwa say bibi say ebetimi asi. Yahu bi wa hada. Ghana has say ka say ye bie free gate ye nim say obi awura mu sa ye search obi a. Ye dimrika. Ba we say no say ya ka kira mo say free gate kura ye be search ansa na awura mu. Ye ma unwura mu keke. Eno nti no organizers no any city security no they almost underestimate numbers na eba anyhow ebe no because like we are saying officially no omunim say 7,000 eba and you know 7,000 preparation
or let's say 10,000
yeah because at the point you know I stop you or my catch on say Mamun don't take it be near that day and for them no they have estimated or they are looking out for 7,000 people or at most 10,000 people. Meanwhile, any part about good gate one. Obviously, omo brosa but to them no omu hu say omu brosa ni nyina ka ho nti no underestimating the numbers in there it is obvious based on how omu handle no and you see because akwaba UK any omu security and yes adi we nti no there are certain things in so omu be ya ebia nka ye shatter movement and as shatter movement through and through event. Management and event no more ya we know how they will go about it any other day and the nyina account for me yeah obiaka say organizers no underestimate numbers na no correct but you see I will add say because of how ayo niema for some time into anticipate what was coming at the time and I bedrew her and sana or more years on who bibi and a G almost. I mean, yeah, I will agree with anybody or Becca say organizers no underestimating numbers. No.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm still waiting for your comments. In fact, I've seen so many of them coming in, and I'll be reading them very soon as we continue. You are still watching Showbiz Daily live on Sammy Flex TV, Facebook, YouTube, as well as TikTok. Tell a friend to tell another friend that we are still airborne and we are doing the Lord's work. Let me go to my brother Kobe Josvan. Kobe, Remwe.
Yeah, first of all, said yes, we London. No, me sure say we obia we industry person. You followed the entertainment industry, and you've organized show before. You've been part of event organizers. Simple, you'll be happy about what is happening.
True.
Irrespective of how it goes, how it happens, you know. So of course there will be agenda for whatever reasons. Everybody will be pushing agenda for his or her own, reasons, being it good, being it bad. But one thing I shouldn't forget is say the numbers there testify say it wasn't a flop show.
True.
Just as people are speculating, pushing the agenda. One thing that we should also bear in mind is irrespective of what happened, at the end of the day, the intended purpose for Shatta to gather that number as he promised, he was able to fulfill. And that is one thing that I want us to understand. Every reasonable person should understand, say, we might think, say, we are disgracing Shatta. But one important thing is that even if it goes against Shatta, the name Ghana is also facing that same problem.
True.
So why will you celebrate, jubilating? Why? Because a Ghanaian artist, in the name of representing Ghana out there, in the name of raising the flag of Ghana out there, and for whatever reasons, because Abia the person isn't your favorite until you are happy. But Abia our favorite in baby. What if the same thing happens? It is something that we shouldn't entertain. But one thing I entertain maybe I say industry ni mum say be badwin baby odi nani edi events echi enim say a whole lot of things happened. Especially when you are at behind the scenes. There are some things that say ye obi a follow event. Now you have access to some of the things that happen at the backstage. It could tell you or should tell you say niema bebre esi wo backstage no enye ni nyina na ye de ba bontin. Now let me big up some of the Ghanaian bloggers Nibia. They were able to make their way through to go represent, and I've gotten an opportunity to speak to some of the few ones they went there, and some of the people no so no even most of the videos na eba from the fans out there are saying say and yes a party in the park be there, but this point and in this particular event the kind of numbers, energy, enthusiasm event na the buy no it being see that, and that is what you want to establish. And if nothing at all in the history of Ghana music, the only artists are organizing and the only artists are or headline show outside Ghana and for buy Emma Stampede this year was Shatta. So even if one year himpa, it should tell you say that guy that you see there whatever that he says, he knows what he wants. Of course, a lot of misunderstanding will come. You follow, I mean, press releases now. You could see, say, there are a lot of inconsistencies. But my only problem has to do with some of the media houses. You see, Tembia me can say jumana trasa, mama journalism puno ye time. Mu give you reasons, say at any point in time, anybody at all can claim so you're a journalist. As a journalist, in as much as say we gather information, you should go extra mile to get the information from the right sources. And even if there's a step ahead for you to even push to get it, you shouldn't always based on speculations.
Okay.
Before incident, you have to test yes, you'll be a may once no being weird. And there is a whole media house pushing yes agenda. So if Ghanaian artists, Ghanaian promoter call event for whatever reasons, na say obi ha. If that same event organizer, if he is supposed to organize an event and put your artist on bill, and that event organizer is being banned from organizing that particular event, will your artist benefit? So sometimes let's be serious in this country. You see, some of these agendas need be you pushing here, and I think say at this point in time, you see, if it is about Ghana music industry, need be pushy. Adia me Yanni say Shatawale, we always wish it. Say he will fall, but despite whatever it is, in every disgrace there is grace, and that is one thing that I want to understand. Things that man went through that he survived. Maybe our artists no go through and them. Yes, I don't have issue. I mean, pushing or choosing a side. Me say, Krumha, there is nobody as a neutral person, unless maybe you want to be hypocrite. Let us know your stand, but irrespective of the angle that you stand, why will you have an issue with someone also choosing a stand? For instance, you want to be, I mean, a fan to a certain camp. Why will you have an issue with someone or also person your SM fan? Why should that thing be a problem? But Charlie, it is what it is. The most important thing I loved and I really appreciate about what Shatta did has to do with how he was able to, I mean, accept the fact, say it's a problem, apologize to the fans, and even went extra mile, say the team is willing, doing everything possible, making sure, say, Obia or them or be a victim, as a result of that issue, became affected, they will do everything possible to, if possible, they will visit the person and do the need. And it should tell you, say, regardless of Sikano, or drain me pan or drain fans and he's making the people to understand, say, no matter what, your life worth more than any other thing, and he's ready to do everything to make his fans happy. So big ups to the man himself. I mean, to whatever happened, we are not happy. We wish the entire team well, and we pray, say, whatever conversations and homework that they need to do, I mean, near maybe beatity, we will have born a time. And at this point in time, Ghana music industry, I could do some of these things shouldn't be a problem. But I think so we need to learn from it, and moving forward, I mean, do our checks and balances well. We wish them all the fans need now, or mama, they've been affected in speedy recovery. And the bumper say, if possible, there should be another event, I mean, in honor for the ShattaFest, because we can't just ignore it like that.
Definitely. But in Kobe Josvan's presentation, he made mention of the fact that in all this, aside people that would obviously want to rub Shattawale's name in it, and kind of, from the beginning of the show, when Shatta Movement and Shatta was advertising the show, you see a new show, a party in the park. But say BBC any day after the name say Shattawale show, it is all good, awful. Now, Kobe mentioned something, say, in all this, one thing that is also very paramount, the name Ghana being mentioned. And it brings my mind to a certain conversation Alodia can say, after this year, Krano, he wants to take a bench. He wants to go behind the scenes. Now, I want to ask, how do you think this particular incident is going to affect, one, our industry or our music industry moving forward? Will it be one that we are going to learn, or it is going to affect us negatively? This is a SWOT analysis near here. Kobe, I mean, starting with you. So
I think it comes with a positive and a negative, I mean, effect. The positive has to do, say, despite whatever that has happened, we can still learn and improve better. The negative has to do, say, whatever it is, we saw some international platforms, how they reported the whole story, and that one alone brings dent on the name Ghana, and she tell you say it is not sending a good signal. I mean, even if we will correspond or respond or maybe attach Shatawale to it, the entire picture or the bigger picture out there has to do with Ghana, and if that is the case, it affects the Ghana as a country, and even moving forward, some promoters who are willing to even organize any event as such. Now with Alodia stance, they say opposite bench, whatever.
After this year,
yes. You see, we should all be careful about, and they say, don't make too much promises when you're very excited or too excited, or maybe you are pleased about certain things, and don't make certain judgments when maybe you are sad. I am sure because of whatever happened, the brouhaha, sometimes out of frustrations, difficulties, and misunderstanding, be to me more take some other stand, but yentina can kind of create and share home. Whatever it is, ABA event organizing one way or the other, no, they don't get ABS Sikana ABA more pay directly from ticketing. But we know, say, there is no promoter be obeka che say adia oye no boka and so day in day out obeka so ay masa yenja esa agro na ye di
wo boka o
minua
Kobe ye boka o
minua ye wo bebia e ka no ye den yenya free ebia directly we won't get it from the ticketing and other side. But I'm telling you, sir, there are other ways and means and benefit that they get from this event organizing, and that is what I want us to understand.
Okay.
Ebia Jana ya no. Jano is like the blogging thing that we are doing. We don't we don't get paid directly from some of the things that we post online.
Sometimes.
What you say?
Yeah.
But mostly because of the platform and numbers no and activeness now you can equally get some deals be. I mean I got a free travel to Benin, Togo, Burkina, and South Africa because of blogging. What you say? It's not coming directly say be any man me posting no. But the person realize and consistently you man also the she is pleased, and as a result of that free sponsor the whole thing and money happen. What you say? So what if say me tonight baby can so because of skabia me power online me nyanti men forget it. Yes, ticketing one way or the other within fetch them the money that they are looking for. But memo beyond that ye nim the koso. Niema koso. Things they happen. Sometimes ye can ye maybe will hanebia ya coffee funeni na niema be or day PP. Yes, so massa, let nobody deceive you. Every promoter bia who thinks say ABA events no organizing, he's not making profit for years. He's not making profit. Should stop. Simple as ABC. We had man now bakajaye.
Coffee, yeah, bro.
No, like one way. Anything I make a chair say, and yes, say be munya film. It could be say it is not coming directly, indirectly. They are benefiting.
Yeah, the love of the game, the love of the industry.
The love of the industry. Na bema portfolio. I can say yes, can it actually. Nemo mokoye okobo show ni entu ya ne kana babe sun online. Munja antro na munja.
Chebu kasa gubi sweda come just my DM.
Yeah, you see, obviously, there will be an effect, but I don't think say a effect a bad industry is another main actors of the industry. I'm talking about the musicians.
Okay.
Or more emphasis issue be issue no be promoters no anyhow. Or more permission to organize events. I think that there will be stricter rules for them. There will be stricter things before they will be allowed to organize shows and all those things. I mean, Akwaba UK, for instance, I show since 2005. It's
20 years.
Yeah, it's been a very long time. So when it comes to experience, I think they have it. Yes. But you see, no matter your experience, sometimes a new thing will go in a way won't me handle the way you want to handle it. ShattaFest is new. This will be the the second year of ShattaFest, and it's new. ShattaFest comes with different vibe. True. It comes with some form of Shatana Kasa spirit until you experience that spirit, you obviously may not find your way of handling it. In fact, ShattaFest in Ghana crowd no easy sir.
Yeah, easy there
easy sir. Omo anom ye involved.
You know just share your home
and you know ShattaFest UK will not be easy thing like that.
No.
And no ebe BT organizers no.
Okay.
And na make I say me no be abaya adwen say e be organizers no underestimate the whole thing no. Yes.
Okay.
In terms of even the vibe at ShattaFest at the band organizers no enya sa feeling no. Omo de omo ni ma na omo show na omo organizer or honor omo bo no. And we know it's coming with different vibe, different spirit, different energy. And city council for security no almost so omunim ShattaFest energy no omunim ShattaFest vibe no and kata me ka munya mo bi engram ko muja mo muram I watch Sammy Flex report no every day no and he was saying say even before say ShattaFest no arrangement are no mo ye no say until he went there earlier to do those things,
the grounds work and all of that
okodru omo ka chen say ShattaFest omo obe pake ne car no obabi na wasi atna ayi omo new obodin bi or say omo fanciful car bia
shuttle or something that they call it
omo man atnam na ode no kosi na sehwe debi say mo this ade ba mo enkoyi entino omo allow ma at least say obi anko bia shatta bia yemfa ne car ni nguram na on ben stage ho ansa no be you see some of this information no say security no any other promoters na no more on the
organizing bodies
omo entimi anticipate sa na man omo hu sa de no until say SM team no members ni bi Shatta movement members ni bi ebe ka say we nye ni say on and you know sa near marketing bino a BT organizers no and for that reason eje omonsem to some extent and the me enye me nwanwa say Shatta bar online na or kasa with the aggression and saying a whole lot. I mean as a musician as he is with the brand as he holds no on to me manin kosa akeke emma obi anka de beka bia and we also know that Shatta war special bond to be with the fans.
True.
And you say BBSC event see na BBC here. Obviously he will be emotional and say a lot of things. And you know, none ni abrea or kasa din or kasa ma ebi ankofu bi person mujina Shatta nsem na okai ne nsem bi okeka so de ye de omoye no. I think it's your objective now is reasonable. Okay. Because he was coming from a different angle. Obia Edeba organizers angle, even the management of Shatta movement, you know, omo angle omo de beba a bit different from Shatta na nkasa angle of the beba, especially so onu di kan ba for the reason that ne fans na samato omo show a oba be ye obeya ma ne fans eni age. But he couldn't get the opportunity to do that with the fans or was special bond to be with the fans. And the BBC sana say or the spirit in Babetna TikTok and other about online or kaza. I think people should see it from that angle.
Okay.
The angle that he's not happy with what happened to the fans. He's not happy with the whole event. Of course, near that.
Okay.
Into obey to me, I can't be. And we all saw say at a point, you know, say the fans, you know, they come with different energy. In fact, a spirit be according to Shatta. And you know, so our spirit now a man for being one tia say no, and I can't want win in the and you know, for me. Me nye surprise oba abontia or no be can the so can in his own way, but you see there's an official position and the official position in Suyaka and those who know how things work elsewhere especially should understand the official position because they cannot go and say other things rather than the official position into the omokan no sanity.
Okay, thank you so much Christopher. Kazangbata is here. Moro the Dead says Chemu. Richard Ampong says for life till casket. Richard Ampon is say he be planting from Alodia and Co. Kusia Kwaivan says for life is our life fully active. Princess Edu says Ebefa with God all things are possible. John Gameli Gale says Fufu Party or Kelewele Party. James Enu is here says hi. Alex Wallace is here. Prisla Bediako says the word agenda is misused in this ShattaFest issue. Pa agenda ni while some people are praying the agenda must agenda, others are also on YouTube. Asiwome is giving us fire and love emojis. Jackie Boatin is saying hello people. Hey, big ups to you, the Queen Jackie Boatin.
Jackie.
Or special greetings, Banyabotre. Kwabna Owusu says if there's nothing to hide about the body, why would Ajua go through all these to hide the body from the family? Why? Kwabna is here, says Chemo Ajua responded to the court on July 30, claiming she heard through the media that she has been injuncted. Please, you can cross-check this online.
Ordinary no respond is not enough.
Okay.
As a paper no question.
Every year, Samuel says people stupid to understand what Alodia said, cause those people just want to spread negative news, whilst there is proof for them to watch. Every year, Samuel says there are some people always looking for negative news around Shatter brand. So no matter what, they will stupidly say something negative, which they know they are just being stupid. Hey. Ankachi says, so people were eager to see the show flop. Of course. Rudolph Okai says, next time Shatter should make sure that he will go with his team. Tamnad Vadis says, I don't trust this Chemo guy. He didn't. I don't trust this Chemo guy. He didn't say 7,000 they sold. He said the council gave them 10,000 capacity, so they cannot sell more than 10,000. Clearly, they oversold the tickets. A free year someone says those saying flop show don't know what flop show looks like, just spitting their ignorance. Well, Ankachi says, Charlie, our media houses are a problem. See the kind of reportage, speculations, and pure lies thrown into the space, all because it's Shatawale. Goosebumps all over my body. But we know who the demigod is. And Tony GH Movie Freak, that is Tony Asam Koma, is here saying, why should you have an issue taking another stance? Meanwhile, you are upset that others having another perspective on this double standards match. And I'm sure he's maybe responding to Kobe Josvan. Amaya Justice says, good evening, Big Man Ro. I still haven't recovered from the shock when I saw the cancellation of the show online. But one thing for sure is in every disgrace, there is grace. SM for life. JP says, big up the whole crew. And Kachi says, jubilating over someone's downfall is beyond abeism. But surely we did. And he says, for life is our life. Tamnat Vadis says, Shatawale self, he don't have luck. Everyone he will bring to his side, they don't like him. Well, these are some of the comments that have erupted. And just as one person said, that is Amaya Justice said, one thing is for sure, in every disgrace, there is grace. Interestingly, it wasn't all chaotic at ShattaFest UK or Ghana Party in the Park 2026, because there are some good news that are also coming from that particular, the same event, the same event that has caused people to be talking left, right, center. That same event has also brought some good news. You remember the visit that Shatta paid to the Gold Board office, right? You remember that particular visit? Yes. Seeking their support and sponsorship on this particular event, this same ShattaFest UK that happened on August 1st. No? Yes. They were there in the UK. They were at the event as part of the vendors. They did a setup and they are also bringing their report. Director, Mr. Ofa, screenshots nebra na Menkai zoom in ma kakra so that I will be able to read what was posted on the official page of Goldboard Jewelry. So it says, as part of our ongoing drive to introduce value-added Ghana gold to the Ghanaian diaspora and wider international community, we were at Party in the Park, that is ShattaFest, in London yesterday, 1st August 2026. Our 1 gram and 5 gram gold tablets sold out completely before the event was disrupted. We are relieved that our team and products are safe, and our hearts go out to everyone affected. Catch us today at Emmy Africa Soiree, London Hilton on Park Lane on August 2nd, 2026. So, the long and short is the fact that Goldboard, as part of one of the partners of this particular event, is saying, say, part of Omoniama Omode Koye in terms of sales and gold Omoko. In fact, say you can't sold out. Near see events no was sold out. So good no. A good year no Omode Koye was sold out. Chemo.
Yeah, bro.
How do we take this?
Yeah, I think positive. I mean, our stories we've been on. Yeah, person can bet at the end of the show.
Okay.
And can be say be and whatever happen so this is positive. I mean, what it means is that anytime Shatta issue, I'll be calling upon them to be part of it as an associate partner and as a sponsor. I mean, they will not hesitate to do it because they will be getting the results that they are looking for. So this is a positive insight coming from Goldboard, and I think yes, we others should learn from Goldboard. Associating with Shatta will bring you the positive results that you are looking for. And you know, and you know, Goldboard just to prove, say yes, Shatta is what he says that he is.
I see.
Or if you associate with him, you get the result that you are looking for. Just do it right, and it will happen for you. So for me, I think this is positive news. At the end of the show, but you see, such is life. You don't always get it the way you want it. And you know, yeah, let's celebrate the positive side of things based on the you know.
Kobe, I'm with you.
Yeah, I think so, just as Chemo kind of is very positive. It tells you one thing clearly. So when it comes to, I mean, Yendidra Nyanyan Faso, the name Shatta is a marketing tool. And when you get affiliated to the brand, whatever that you look for, you surely achieve value for money. It's quite unfortunate, Sabia, the way I come up per se events in the Konama song. I mean, it didn't happen that way, but I mean, it's sending you a good signal. So at any point in time, your Shatta call them for partnership, collaboration, whatever it is. I'm not sure they will hesitate. I mean, they will be in a haste to go grab that opportunity and do business with him. Yeah.
Okay, good. And the final lap of our stories today is where we are entering. And I made mention, say, we are doing a complete in-depth analysis on this whole event, and we are entering into other areas. Interestingly, Party in the Park or ShattaFest UK was not the only event that was happening, or Ghanaian event that was happening on August 1st. Others equally were cancelled due to unforeseen circumstances. But one artist that was part of the one that was cancelled due to unforeseen circumstances or circumstances beyond the control of the organizers is Stonebwoy. And apart from not reporting about that particular event, decided to also contribute to the ongoing ShattaFest UK conversation or Ghana Party in the Park conversation. And he made some series of tweets. Director, Mr. Fabrana Yankai. So he says, this is definitely not the kind of news any event organizer, artist, fan, or promoter of the Ghana music agenda wants to hear. Our heart go out to all those affected, and he added a Ghana and love emoji. This particular tweet, same way August 1st. Now the same right after reports by a session has been cancelled, and it was when Stonebwoy made this particular tweet. Some people are reading meanings into it, say, hey, simple tapping. Others are also giving Stonebwoy thumbs up. I don't know what my people would say or what you would also say. Let me hear from you in the comment section what you also think about all the topics that we are discussing. And this is where we will be ending our show. So, Kobe, right. When starting conversation went through what this is what is coming from Stonebwoy.
Yeah.
Some people are applauding him. Others are also saying, tapping, yeah.
Right, and yeah, idea, but you know, one thing that is making the whole thing a bit suspicious has to do say that same day now so event and for whatever reasons, you know, your event was equally cancelled. So if nothing at all, just as one so fans and no more expect so you show up and you wow them, you make them feel say no, you cherish them, no. And event na ambassador you could have, I mean, used that opportunity to first of all, I mean, apologize to your fans for whatever reasons into award the ambassador. Then later on, whatever reasons that is, I mean, happening or whatever that happened at the Ghana party in the park, then you also chip in so as ebema equation and balance. But if it is not making light or tilting towards that direction, I say hypocrisy be and shenim be yaba. I say, oh, dear, no, fear some no can we, but what you mountain, dear, no, per se, making it seem say, ebia, oh, dear, I saw per se, chess, oh, dear, we ni papa pama, I saw do ni pama, but whatever it is, no. Say, near that agenda na unkofu be pushia, and it is for a good reason. I mean, you are trying to sympathize with them, whatever it is. Ghana for whatever it is. I mean, Ghanaian promoters na host event, you know, whatever it is. Sika kodim and a sika so then ash. But me issue ne say, if the other fans, you know, most especially the Beam natives, for no, are not having issue with respect to Stonebwoy event now want to me and Bono. But they are rather having issue with ShattaFest na also along the line canceller. And ye enye be sema Sabi. No, like I'm being serious here. You see, two events for whatever reasons, you know, were cancelled. Funny enough, we had two of our superstars, ShattaFest, Stonebwoy, headlining these two events respectively. And for whatever reasons, one was stated clearly, said due to stampede and whatever safety factors, reasons. Cancelled. But for the other one, nothing was said or was said about it. But one camp is rather chastising the other. Why? Because cancelled. Forgetting so no so ni favorite ne de no so ye cancel ne mom ni favorite na am to me amba bonten amba can be. So if that is the case, then I'm also tempted to believe say it could be say take it no so and call into no so that event was cancelled. Yes, abi momo cancel sold out and you sold out. For whatever reasons, there wasn't anything like sold out. So if that is the case, meaning logically or reasonably, as you understand or know, say there could be say the reason why the other one too was cancelled was as a result of low sales of tickets, and we all know say it could be a factor to it. But whatever it is, Stonebwoy do I a very positive, but yanu funa mugugu guwa mu push agenda na ya mu agenda bi say na mo yes na mama mu nipa ne to atwi. Yes, sir. Cause anka we di anka shada nya yibia say Ghana de odo ni odo love to love. We are supporting Ghana emoji. Yeah, we are supporting Ghana music industry. And funny enough, when it is the other one the sabotage, but when it is the other one we are supporting Ghana music industry. Nyamin kan ho. You are very fine.
Chamo.
Yeah.
5 years.
Yeah. I think enka diplomatic position there is part of life or is part of us, especially coming from somebody why international relations as a course. In fact, a master's degree or university relations, international issues.
Yes.
And international event,
Yes.
international issues.
Yes.
Obviously, he will know what to say. But you see, unfortunately, some of his followers, and again, some of the things are working in the past. And a month for like they are always reading meanings into things are obeka.
Okay.
So on the surface of it, there's nothing wrong with saying obe make a comment now or making. But we can't just look at the what he has said. Na yen jan to hotra. Ye beko akwa head the wayeda. The all ye. Any their fancy be ye. And in a man kofubia doubt say is it this one coming genuinely? And I say agenda bit and I say like you were saying in your introduction, tapping or person. I mean, you can't fault anybody or be take angle. I mean, at this point, I would want to just go with that diplomacy part and say yeah, he is trying to be diplomatic and say yeah. I mean, this is nothing positive. I also be happy about, and you know, say or not to the too, and as also be can be no case. Oh, I mean, you cannot go against this. This is nothing good. I also be a jubilator. I am with him. I think it's the step in the right direction to say something like that. But since I on one kasani followers and follow, and I say or they are not taking that same position. They are saying other things. Any you know and then be a wired done into Emma ne tweet now no ain't not that value that he was looking for. I mean, he is an international relations expert. How won't be a wire and now never be a wakanda. It may affect what you do in future and as in recent times, you know, it will always come back to bite you. And Nubina may say, you know, because people will make references, people will say things that a man looking like, hey, now we know. Are you sure you are genuine here? And I'm not surprised that man for Befanisa, but Mrs. can say, oh, the young fan on the face of it. Said they were thrown you who is so next time Obekana say, I'm fuck with man near refer and say, we see, say now, can you, because, where the woman lose value, yeah, your friend sabotage. Senka, a year opposite, Bianca, would throw we crank over cast sabotage. Oh, by or no natural, and the young can say a day. Yes, so that's what it is. I think, and there may be a Wakandan. There's no value in the tweet now, you know, but for me, there's nothing wrong if he's trying to sympathize with what has happened. I mean, it's positive in that sense.
Okay, so Mr. Frederick Appiah is here, says, I think the organizers did not tell the truth to the council. That is why the council would tell them not to sell tickets again. And Kachi says, Shatawali is like orgasm. As it they pain some, it is sweet some. Now, this positive news from Good Board will be thrown down the carpet. Arahu. And Mr. Frederick Appiah says, there's nothing like ShattaFest at the event ground, or there was nothing like ShattaFest at the event grounds, apart from fans wearing their ShattaFest clothes. Trending Studio says, for me, I believe Stone isn't worth discussing. He is opportunist and wants to be in the news, but we all know that he really doesn't mean anything. Roland, focus on SM, Mate. And Kachi says, Stonebwoy has no locus to which the said organizers and artists involved well taken into the cognizance what has transpired between them. Pure tapping, but no go. Rabiatu says, watching live from Kaswa, Ghana. Shout out to Kobe Josban Studios, KJS Studios. Well, a special greetings to one top patron of this particular platform, Jackie Boateng, and our condolences from the entire team to you as you mourn a loved one or a relative in these trying times. We also send our love and light to you, and we also say God richly bless you for always coming through for us whenever the need arises. We are much grateful for all your love and care that you show this platform, and we extend same to you as well. Well, this is where we draw down the curtains of today's event.
1 minute.
Okay, Kobe,
yeah, I think Abbas' birthday. So you use this huge platform wishing a happy birthday. One amazing, incredible personality, event organizer, who also doubles up as a artist manager. That is Patapizi. What I say, that's what I'm going to abusuani nyina ye wish you happy birthday yesi nyame nye wakoma so ade nyina ema no ma bibia nye fine sika bebre mbra ya gege nso so ba wetumi atututu bi ama Kobe Josephine Studios ne so ya diska ni bi. Of
course in Chakese so enkoma Professor Ankonam Rebel. Professor Ankonam Rebel. Nyankopon inshallah bebre. Prof. Yeah, ciao, baby. I will be special greetings to Mr. Frederick Apia and everybody that has been contributing on our platform. We don't take it lightly, and we say God richly bless you. We are moving on to other events as well, and hopefully this weekend, Trust Sammy Flex TV will be